because they can, and nobody's going to stop them. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Gabe the Great back again. If you want to avoid this long video, which I don't know how long I'm going to go today, but I got like 40 minutes till I get back home. I don't think it'll be 40 minutes. But if you want to avoid the long video, the long explanation, the reason why Elon Musk and Donald Trump are trying to destroy the federal, why they are destroying the federal government, like decimating it, is because they can, and nobody's going to stop them. It's just that simple. For those of you guys who don't know, I used to be in a cult. I'm a former cult leader. Like, I've been trained by cult leaders on how to, grow cults. And so I've been around evil men. I've been around men who manipulate. I've been around men who deceive. I've been around men who scheme. I understand how they work. And what a lot of people don't understand is that evil people are really simple. They are really simple to understand. And they thrive in complexity. They thrive in complexity because they are very simple. They are doing what they want to do. They are doing what they want to do, period. So, but why is it necessary to destroy the federal government? So, a lot of you guys know, like, I've had several cases, right? I've had this court case with my daughter's school district. They abused her, went to sue them. We got the custody case, right? That's still ongoing. And now people from my former cult are trying to silence me. So I got another case going. And so I've been able to get very familiar with the law in the past 16 months, right? Plus, I had a retaliatory case when all that was happening, when they got mad that I sued the school district and outed a bunch of people, right? What a lot of people fail to understand about law is this. Let's say I do something that you can get a claim for. Let's say I cause you some form of emotional distress. Let's just say it's emotional distress, and you can go to court and get file a claim for the intentional infliction of emotional distress, right? Let's say you can file a claim of that against me. We got to step back for a second and understand what happened when people go to court. What happened is that at some point, at some date, some wrong happened, right? So let's say I defamed you, right? So I caused you defamation. I defame your name, defame your reputation, and it causes you damage. It causes you to lose money. It causes you to lose whatever, right? I caused you some form of defamation. That damage has already happened. So whether that means that you lost deals, you lost out on money, you lost contracts, you lost opportunities, those are gone. That's not coming back. The purpose of going to court is going, hey, I need to be made whole again, right? I lost out on something. This was supposed to happen, and it didn't happen, or I was supposed to get this money, or this person, or let's say it's fraud. This person stole this money from me. That money was mine, and they stole it, so now I'm taking them to court to get the money back. Some wrong has happened. It's already happened. The consequences of the wrong action has happened. We are going to court not to undo what's already happened. Court cannot undo the damage. All a court can do is order or injunct, right? Order something happen in the future. But a court can't go back. A court isn't a time traveling machine. Why is this important? Because a lot of you guys don't look at this from evil people's side of the equation. Y'all are so quick to judge the evil person as evil and just say, well, this is what they're doing, as opposed to stopping and just watching what they're doing and letting their behavior explain what they're doing. The reason why an evil person wants to destroy the federal government is because those are the only group of people who hold them accountable in society. Right? If someone steals from you and you go beat their ass from stealing from you, guess what? You go to jail. You get the assault charge. So when someone does something uncivil to you, when someone does something inhumane to you, violates one of your rights, we have a legal system that says if you take justice, if you try to, take matters into your own hand, that's illegal. That's wrong. Don't do that. You got to go through the court, right? People go like, even with my daughter's case, right? Even with my daughter's case, like the woman who abused my daughter was like an old white lady. It's like, I could, in a very hypothetical situation, I could easily beat her ass. But if I did that, I go to jail, right? I get in trouble, and my kids are without the parent who will protect them, right? So I could easily dole out consequences on my daughter's behalf. When someone wronged you could easily dole out consequences. But because you're a law-abiding citizen, and because the legal system says if you take matters into your own hand, if you give these guys consequences for their negative behavior when someone does wrong to you, you get in trouble. So you have to use the justice system. So the only thing that holds evil people accountable is the justice system, is the legal system. So what do they want to do? They want to muck up that system. What is the bread and butter? Lawyers delaying and dismissing charges, right? Getting charges thrown out because you filed in the wrong court, or making the process very expensive. It is 6 figures to go to trial. We don't have a legal system that makes justice practical for the average everyday person. The only people who can hold people accountable is the justice system, because it costs too much money or is the government, because it costs too much money in our legal system to hold anybody accountable. You can't hold anybody accountable in our legal system, right? It costs too much money. If you do it yourself, you get in trouble. If you try to use the legal system, it's super expensive, right? So the reason why they want to destroy the federal government is because that's the last line of defense. Nobody can hold these people accountable. Once nobody can hold these people accountable, what are laws? What are rules? What is morality? People don't understand that you can achieve a certain position in society where the rules don't matter to you and you make up the rules. Evil people understand this. Evil people do what they want in a society full of people who are afraid to do what they want. I've been dealing with this because some people from this guy from my old cult, he's trying to silence me right now. He's trying to take me to court to silence me. And everyone's in my DMs going, Gabe, don't talk about the case. You could do this. You could get the case thrown out. Da-da-da. 1, I didn't bring the case. 2, if the legal system thinks that I should suppress my speech while it is trying to decide these claims that this person is bringing against me, then the legal system is wrong, bro. I should not have to restrict my speech because someone is bringing false claims against me. And I'm not going to. I'm not going to. The legal system is wrong. And the legal system being wrong is why you have a criminal in charge of the executive branch. It's that simple, dog. It is that black and white for criminals. It is that black and white for evil people. If you allow somebody who was already found guilty of committing fraud for the purposes of interfering with an election, and you give that person and allow the richest person in the world to give that person, what, $250 million, yes, my nigga, they are going to rig the election. Yes, that's what's going to happen. Yes, that is, they are going to make sure they win the election, bro. Yes, bro. Yes. Because who's going to stop them? That's everybody's problem with evil people. Evil people don't have your morals. You think their conscience is going to... No, their conscience is not going to fucking stop them. Why? Why would the richest person on the planet have a conscience? Make that make logical sense, because it's the right thing to do. If humans just always did the right thing to do, why would we need to believe in God? Why would we need religion? Why did slavery happen? Why do we even need a justice system or a legal system or a court system if humans are prone to always doing the right thing? Why, if you give a guy more money than generations of people and you give him access to the executive branch, why would he have restraints? Make it, where's the logic in that? Why would he do it? There's no reason for him to, a conscience. I've been sharing with a lot of people, like, a lot of people don't really want freedom. In a free society, evil people exist. And in a free society, if you let evil people, if your court system, if your legal system delays justice, makes justice very, like, hard to get, evil people are going to run rampant. It's just that simple. They're trying to destroy the federal government because that's the only people who can hold billionaires accountable. There is no other group of people in this country that can hold them accountable. Unless y'all niggas want to beat some asses. It's that black and white. If y'all don't want to beat niggas' asses, you have to depend on the government. You have to depend on the courts. And them niggas keep failing you. What evil people are good at, again, I was in a cult, bro. I was a cult leader. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you the tricks and tools we use to manipulate people and get people into our cult. What Donald Trump did was he preyed upon a very real and legitimate fear, anger, and concern, which is a distrust in the United States government. Everybody distrusts the United States government. Everybody distrusts the United States government. So all Donald Trump did was take that most people feel in America, bad people. Of course, they don't like the government because that's who holds them accountable. The people who don't break laws, the non-criminals. We don't like the government because y'all fail to hold the bad people accountable. The government, everybody has a hatred of the government. So what Donald Trump and Elon Musk has done is they use that hatred of the government to give a very broad black and white narrative for people to justify them destroying the government. Oh, they're wasting money. We spend X amount of dollars, $6 trillion. Nigga, that don't affect you and me, dog. I promise you, man. Promise that shit don't affect you and me, man. Not like they say it do. Not like they say it do, man. But they taken this idea, a very easy, digestible idea, hatred of the government, you can't trust the government, and they're just gonna destroy the government. But they don't need the government. They have enough money, power, capital, resources, and they know all about the infrastructure. They got connections with everybody in the infrastructure. Bro, like, they're doing it because nobody's gonna stop them. The Democrats are just gonna fucking rule of law. We have to, do things the right way. I said it before. Y'all look goofy. Peaceful transfer of power to someone y'all said was a fascist. You look stupid. Here's how we're gonna combat the Republicans over the next 4 years. Nigga, Poor people aren't gonna have 4 years, my nigga. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, dog? But all of your politicians are very disconnected. All of your good guys are disconnected from the people. But evil people are always connected to the ground, because evil people are always trying to manipulate those underneath them. So they're always connected to the lowest class of people, because that's where they make their money from. That's where they make their bread and butter from. That's who they manipulate. Right? So they're always closer to the culture. They're always closer to what's happening on the ground levels of society. Your politicians, your elites, your academics, your professionals, they're disconnected from the real world. So in their stupid ass head, oh, if we're just upstanding citizens and we do the right, no, nigga, no. If you don't beat niggas' asses, they gonna do what the fuck they want to do. If you don't give consequences for bad behavior, bad behavior is gonna persist, bro. Like I don't know what you want. That's it. They do it because they can, and nobody's gonna stop them. Nobody's gonna stop them. Because we in America, I've said it, we need a spiritual revolution. Not one that has anything to do with religion, but one where the people go, hey man, suck our dick, bro. Y'all doing too much, dog. Like y'all are doing too much bullshit. Stop, bro. We need leaders who are going to step up and know how to wield power. And that's the core of the issue. The issue isn't power. Power is not the issue. They say power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Yes, but there's a reason for that. The reason for that, and this is why I tell people I'm a former cult leader, because I want y'all to know I've been on the other side of idolatry. When you're a cult leader, you are somebody's idol. People came to me for who they should marry, where they should live, whether or not they should have kids, what they should do with their life. Like, I've been other people's idol. The issue is not power. The issue is who y'all make into idols. Right? The American people turned Donald Trump into an idol. The American people turned Elon Musk into an idol. Is that simple? The issue is actually not just the evil person. The issue is that the evil person lives in a society where the general population will laud that person simply for saying what they want to hear. So they come up with narratives, they come up with stories, and they prey on legitimate, real things, like a distrust in the government, and go, you can't trust the government, you can't trust the government. But the reason why you can't trust the government is different from the reason Donald Trump can't trust the government. The government been on Donald Trump's head since the 80s. They was trying to sue that nigga for $100 million in the 1980s, bro. Of course Donald Trump hates the government. Of course Donald Trump told you that the government, that trial was a sham trial out to get him. Of course. Donald Trump's hatred of the government is way more personal than you think, bro. But that's because y'all judge them by your morality. You don't think, okay, what would it actually be like to be Donald Trump right now? What would it actually be to be him? Not with my morals, but to be him. As many times as the government that came after him, yes, bro, yes. If you guys elect a person who breaks the law, he's not going to enforce the law. It doesn't matter if he's a part of the branch that enforces the law. Yes, he's going to rule like a dictator. Yes, he's going to come up with narratives and stories that tell you, hey, the president is a dictator, because what evil people know deep down, that quote unquote good people, intelligent people, people who take the high road don't understand, motherfuckers want idols. People want idols. That's why there's followers. That's why there's subscribers. Because motherfuckers are looking for idols. People are looking for people who will tell them what to do, what's right from wrong, how do we make sense of this. People want leadership. And that's what evil people know. So y'all can be mad at Donald Trump for who he is, but he is who he is because no one has dealt him consequences. You can't try to ditch the bad guy's consequences. You must execute the consequences. If you do not execute consequences against bad people, they persist in doing bad things. That black and white. They do it because they can. Nobody will stop them. So I told you guys it wasn't going to be 40 minutes. It was only like 20. But that's why they do it. All right, man. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.